You know what, it has been so long since I've put eyelashes on, I don't even feel like me, I feel like another woman. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm going to be testing out Primark's beauty blenders. Now, I've been wanting to try these out for a long time because you know like the baskets when you're walking up to the tills? You know what I mean, If you've been in Primark, you'll know what I mean. There's shitloads of bobbles in there and clips and stuff that you don't really need, but you always think, oh, I'll have it in my basket. Shove it in, mum, shove it in the basket. They are always filled to the brim with beauty blenders. So I thought, while I'm testing out Primark's products, why not grab myself some of these and make a video on them. They were £1.50 each. Well, they were £1.50 per pack, so these are £1.50 and these are £1.50, so 75p each. And in today's video, I'm going to be testing out whether they are good and whether they are worth that whole £1.50 that you may be spending on them. This is part 3 out of 4 Primark product videos. So you've only got one more left, ladies and gents, unless you obviously want to see some more, which in that case, comment what you want me to test out and I will do that. If you haven't seen the other videos, I will link them down below in the description box. We've got testing out Primark eyeshadow palette, which I won't tell you whether it was good or not. You can go to the video and watch for yourself and see if it was any good. And also testing out Primark's face masks, which you can also see for yourself if they were any good. If this is the first time that you've ever seen my face, please go down below, hit the subscribe button. Thank you so much for 8,000 subscribers. I just had a little check on my subscriber list today and it was at 8,000 people, which is crazy. That is like 1,000 people who have joined us in the past like 2 weeks, which is insanely, crazily quick. Insanely, crazily quick. Oh my god, I can't even say what I'm saying now. So yeah, thank you to everyone who is subscribed and who is new. Welcome, welcome to New... Oh my god, is that what I sang in the video? It is, isn't it? And I was like, welcome to New York. But I'm not even... Oh god, my life. My life is a sweet mess. Basically, hi to everybody that is new. Hit the thumbs up button if you enjoyed today's video. Let's just get straight into it. Ooh, major warning. I am only going to have eye makeup on in the next clip. So are you ready to see a disgusting Leah Turner? Let's go. I have rinsed them underwater so that they expanded a little bit. I'll put in some clips now of before and after so you could see how small they were before and then how much they've expanded. These two pink ones you'll see in the clip, these two pink ones didn't expand a lot, like they still feel pretty hard, whereas these two are really, really squishy and I feel like I want to use these more than I do these. So I'm going to use this one to put my face makeup on with. I'm not actually sure what all the shapes mean, like what exactly you're meant to put on with which, so I'm just going to kind of improvise and go for it. Let's do the original, zooming you in, and let's just do this. As per usual, I'm going to be using the Smashbox primer water because this girl is too lazy to prime her face. This girl is way too lazy to actually apply primer, so she just uses a spray. Hands up if you're the same. For foundation, I'm just giving it a good old shake. I'm going to be using the Nars All Day Luminous Weightless Foundation. Very exciting. I haven't actually used this in ages. It looks a little bit old, I won't lie to you. So I'm going to use the purple one because it feels really nice. I'm not in the middle, which is annoying. I'm just going to put a little bit on the back of my hand. This might be a little bit dark, but we're just gonna improvise. We're just gonna go for it. It should be quite interesting because I'm going to be able to see whether it absorbs the makeup or whether it actually transfers it onto my skin. Hate these little sideburns. Who else has got these? Whew. So I'm using like the rounded edge for my cheeks, and then I might use a completely different one for like to get in the nitty gritty bits. Nitty gritty bits, nitty gritty bits. Pump number 2. It's actually blended out quite nice. What I am going to do is I'm going to use a different beauty blender to like go underneath my eyes because I literally haven't blended it underneath my eyes because that was a bit big to go underneath my eyes. So I mean I could have used that I suppose, but I'm just going to try use as many as we can. I'm going to go for this one. A few of you are probably watching thinking, oh my god, she's using the complete wrong ones, but it doesn't really matter to me. I'm just testing it out. These ones, like the pink ones, they feel really stiff. Like already this one I'm like having to proper dab, not that kind of dab, this kind of dab, because they're just so hard. Oh my god. Yeah, I don't really feel like this is doing anything, to be honest. It feels really stiff. Like, I don't know, it looks squishy on the camera, but it's not at all. What the hell? Okay, I mean, it's worked, but that was like a real task to actually blend in with that. I can't imagine doing my whole foundation with just that. Like, I don't think that would work. So far, that is a lot better than that. So I'm thinking that like that pack might be better, but let's try some concealer. For concealer, of course, I'm going to be using the Shape Tape concealer. I'm just going to put a little bit under my eyes to start with and blend under my eyes. And then I'm going to try this. I don't think this is going to work as well as this. Already I don't. But I'm going to try this side. God, I'm having to swap my hands over now. I'll try this eye with this one and that eye with that one. So we can compare. Oh, I'm scared. Okay, impressions on this. It's blended it out. Like, my skin, I mean, it doesn't look particularly bad. Like, how it's actually worked out isn't bad. But the actual task of blending it in was like, oh my god, I feel like this is going to be better. I don't want to say before I've done it, but I'm just saying now, I think this is going to be better. And I had to put a bit on my nose as well. Just blend that in. Oh god, I've got a hair on my concealer. Hate it when that happens. Right, let's do this. This is actually kind of shaped a bit weird, like that bit's flat, so I'll use that to blend it in. Oh my gosh, yes, this is working better already. I realised that this concealer is like a totally different colour to my foundation, but it's all good because I can just sort it out later. While you're here, you may as well just watch me do the rest of my makeup, so I will continue on. To powder my face, I'm going to use this NYX HD finishing powder as per usual, and I'm going to use this brush, which is kind of a new one. It's called the Duo Fibre Face Brush. It's from Real Techniques. I've actually been using this for bronzer, but figured it might work for powder if I try it, so it's worth a try. To contour, I'm going to use this contour brush from Real Techniques, and I'm going to use this Smashbox contour kit as well, and the contour shade here, and then I'll use this bronze one to bronze up a little. Blush, I'm going to take this, which is broken dramatically, and it's from MAC. It's called Sunbask. It's one of their shimmery blushes, and it is really nice. And lastly, for highlight, well, not lastly because I need to do my lipstick, but you know what I mean, on the face lastly, I thought it would be cool to use the Primark Radiant Glow highlighter. This was £2 and it's one of my favourite highlighters ever. I'll show you up close because it's beautiful. Yeah, so cheeks with no highlighter, and then you'll see them with highlighter. See already, I bet you're like, I need that in my life. And for lipstick, I'm going to use one of my faves, which is the Kat Von D Bow and Arrow liquid lipstick. I love this, I love it a lot. It just goes with every single look ever. So guys, that is the end of today's video. I'll give you an overall review / rating of them. Let me put them into the right packs. This pack I wouldn't recommend. I wouldn't even say they're worth it. Like, there's no point spending money on something that's not that good. However, if you are just starting a beauty collection or a makeup collection, these will be good because they're a good start off point if you've literally got really low budget, no other option. These are a good shout. However, I would actually say these were better than these because they're a lot more squishy, easy to apply stuff. When you rinse them underwater, they just expand loads, and these don't. They stay pretty hard and they're not as good to use. £1.50, 75p each. Can't go wrong. I think it was another success, which is great. The testing videos so far have been pretty good. This is kind of proving that Primark stuff is not as bad as you may think. Better than you think. Primark is good. Primark is fine. Primark is honey. It's so good. If you enjoyed today's video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you again on Saturday for another video. Bye guys.